Hello, welcome back my dear students of class 10th. Dear student, in the past series of the videos, you were learned about the introductory topics of the reproduction, why reproduction is required, what are the significance of the reproduction in the living being, and asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction in the plants. And I would like to give a brief, speedy study about the third chapter to all of you in the previous videos. First of all, I would like to, in this video, you will be able to learn about at a glance about the asexual reproduction. So, my dear student, let us talk about the reproduction. The reproduction is the process by which the living organism can produce their progeny. Why they need to produce their progeny? Each and every individual, each and every living organism is want to survive for a long time on this earth. This is the tendency of each and every living being. And reproduction is the main life process among them, because reproduction facilitate them to survive for a long time on this earth, and every species try to reproduce more and more progeny, either by asexual or by sexual reproduction. There are several important factors which are responsible for the asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Several significances of the asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction, and species development, evolution. So all these things that you will study in this topic. My dear students, reproduction is of two types. As you know, reproduction is at the cellular level is the replication of the DNA. DNA make its own copy, and that is why each and every species make its own copy as their progeny, as their offspring, as their babies. My dear student, this reproduction is of two types, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Let us talk about the asexual reproduction. My dear student, in the asexual reproduction, there is no requirement of two parents, while in the sexual reproduction, there will be the requirement of two parents. So, single parent is required to produce asexually so that they can produce their progeny. My dear student, there are several methods of the asexual reproduction, and number one method are more. Number one, that is the number one, fission. My dear student, this fission is of two types. Number one, that is the binary fission, and number two, that is the multiple fission. So binary fission, binary fission takes place in some of protozoans like amoeba. If you see the diagram of the amoeba, then you see this is the nucleus, and you see in later stage this nucleus get proliferated, and later on it will be equally divided, equally nuclear division, equally cytoplasmic division will be there, which results formation of two new amoeba. This is the binary fission. Binary fission means the equal division of the cell content into two halves, and each and every half is able to create themselves as the new individual. So amoeba produced by the binary fission. Number two, multiple fission. This is number two, multiple. My dear students, in the multiple fission, some living organisms, they protect themselves inside their cyst. When the conditions are unfavorable, then they protect themselves in a cyst which they make around their cell, like plasmodium, some protozoan, some bacteria. So they make a coat around their cell so that they can be protected inside them. Suppose this is a cell, so this is a cyst, and inside this cell, inside this cyst, this is the cell membrane, suppose. So this cell further get divided into multiple. It multiplies. This is the multiplication. This is the multiplication process so that they can produce themselves and their progeny. तो पूरी सेल जो है मल्टीप्लाई हो जाती है डिफरेंट सेल्स में, and which results the breakdown of the cyst when the conditions are favorable, then these cells they will be come out. So this is the another indication of the asexual reproduction, that is the multiple fission. So binary fission and multiple fission are there. These are two represent the fission. My dear sir, number 2, that is the number 2 is budding. Budding, the example is height. The budding example is this. East cell starts, make their bud. This is the bud, east bud, and this bud further get detached themselves from the original cell, and little yeast will be produced. Second is hydra. See the example of hydra. This is the hydra, and further this hydra is able to make their new baby hydra as the bud. So this is the hydra bud. So budding takes place in two organisms, especially in the yeast and in hydra. By this process, single individual is involved which produce their own progeny. So from this yeast, two yeast will be there. From this hydra, two hydra will be there. Further it gets detached from here. My dear friend, number 3 method is regeneration. What has happened in regeneration? Let us see. In the regeneration, take the example of the lizard में जो उसका टेल जो है जब डिटैच हो जाता है तो वो रीजनरेट होकर के वो टिश्यू जो है रीजनरेट हो जाता है, सेल डिवीजन, सेल डिफरेंशिएशन हो जाता है और उसी को रीजनरेशन करते हैं. बट इन द केस ऑफ स्मॉल ऑर्गेनिज्म लाइक प्लेनेरिया प्रोड्यूस देमसेल्फ बाय दिस प्रोसेस इफ बाय एक्सीडेंट या बाय एनी चांस, बाय एनी मीन it cut into the pieces. So if planaria cut into the pieces, then what I can see? This is the planaria. This is the planaria. If you cut this in 3 pieces, then what happens? This one regenerates the remaining part. This one regenerates remaining part. This one A, B and C. This A part regenerates the B and C. B part regenerates the A and C, and C part regenerates the A and B. Something like this. So my dear friend, this is the regeneration in planaria that is found in the liver of the pig. That is why this is called liver flow. There should come to the 4th, and that is the fragmentation. This fragmentation takes place in the small plants, small algae like Spirogyra. Although you can say the fragmentation means cutting the stem of the potato, cutting the stem of the sugarcane, but that will not come into this category fragmentation. Fragmentation represents the asexual reproduction in the Spirogyra like algae, small algae. So what happens in Spirogyra? See this. If this is the Spirogyra, then inside their body filament, there are septa. Septa are there, and these septa are responsible for This is the septa. So if this fragment from here, so each and A and B, so each and every fragment will be able to regenerate themselves in the long spirogyre. Long spirogyre. So this is the A and B also. So A and B. B will be here. So it will be again developed into the spirogyre, something like this. So this one. So my dear student, this regeneration takes place in spirogyre, and which results the formation of two individual spirogyre filament as a result of fragmenting from their septa. This is the septa. Fragmenting themselves from their septa and formation of long chain of the spirogyre in them. So this is the fragmentation. My dear student, come to the fifth, and fifth is the fifth method, that is the vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation. So in vegetative propagation, the vegetative parts like stem, root and leaf, these vegetative parts will be able to regenerate the new progeny of such a plant. The example of stem is potato, sugarcane. Root is carrot, radish beer. Leaf is bryophyllum. ठीक है, ब्रायोफाइलम के ऊपर से ये लीफ है अगर ब्रायोफाइलम की, तो यहां से बड निकलती है, बट नेचुरल है. दिस विल बी द न्यू ब्रायोफाइलम दैट गेट जनरेटेड फ्रॉम दिस प्लेस. न्यू ब्रायोफाइलम दैट इज फ्रॉम द लीफ. कैरट गाजर और मूली में होता है, और पोटैटो और शुगर केन को कट करके अगर उनको फील्ड में इम्प्लांट कर दिया जाता है, देन दैट विल बी एबल टू प्रोड्यूस themselves as a new plant of that particular living organism, whether they are potato or they are sugarcane. My dear student, come to the next, that is a tissue culture. So tissue culture is one of the important method that are applied in the agriculture engineering. So tissue culture, you have to understand the tissue culture like this. In tissue culture, the DNA of both the tissue, they come into contact physically, which results the formation of new and good variety plant. So this is for the variety improvement, and you can understand the tissue culture also over here by the diagrammatic representation. So let us see about the tissue culture. See this. 6. Tissue culture. This is also called cloning. Tissue culture or cloning. Take the two samples of tissue A and B. A and B में कुछ टिश्यू लिए. This is A, this is B, और इनको क्या किया, इनको अगले स्टेज में क्या किया, मिला दिया किसी एक पेट्री डिश में. They get mixed in another petri dish in the laboratory, and happen here? By adding some nutritional substance. By adding some nutritional material like sugar that has been added to them. Then what happens? These tissues DNA, they come in the contact physically. They come into the contact themselves physically, so that these both the good variety plants further they, after the fusion of these DNA, further they will be able to regenerate new and good category plant. How? See. This is a small nursery. This will be the small nursery. So this small nursery will be there, which can be isolated for the plantation further. That can be planted into the soil, and new plant will be arise. So my dear friend, this is the tissue culture. Dear student, this all things have to be understood by you people, so that you are able to learn all the things in your mind on your tip. That is very important. It should be understood on your tip, like mathematics, physics, so that you can answer any question in the biology also. Dear student, I would like to continue this video. Till the completion of this topic as the reproduction asexual at a glance. See the significance of the asexual reproduction. My dear student, only one parent is required in asexual reproduction. There is no requirement of two parents, which is very complicated process, and the reproduction process is very fast. Second point is the reproduction process is very fast in the asexual reproduction. But there are demerits also. The demerits is the progeny will be weaker. The progeny that produce asexually, that will be weaker than the progeny produced sexually, because of the at every stage there will be the variation which is very less in the asexual reproduction, but that is very good in large amount in sexual reproduction. And asexual reproduction has been denied that there is no any new species generation by this process, while sexual reproduction ensures the generation of new species itself. So these are the significance of this. And dear student, one thing more that I would like to discuss over here, that there are some other points of the significance of the reproduction. My dear student, reproduction ensures the new species development, whether that is asexual or sexual. In sexual reproduction, the variation takes place at each and every generation, each and every stage of the sexual reproduction, because when the DNA, both the gamete DNA, they come into the contact, then there will be a slight variation, and these variation, when they come into the accumulation in large amount, then there will be the evolution of new species. So dear student, this is all about the reproduction which is asexual at a glance. In this video, I have tried to explain in a very short manner, so that has been learned by you on your tip. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.